Alright guys, buckle up, because this one starts deceptively calm. A simple, "How's it going?" turns into a property standoff before you even get comfortable. Watch how fast a smile request flips into a strict no photography claim, and pay attention to that one line. "Right now, we're on your property, sir." That single sentence sets the entire conflict in motion. Two people, two completely different realities about the same patch of sidewalk, and neither one is backing down. This is where everything begins, and trust me, it only gets tighter from here.
You said who did what, sir?
I said, how's it going?
Oh, it's okay. It's going to warm up as the day goes on.
Hope so. Okay, so...
can you smile real quick?
Yeah.
Can you smile real quick?
That's all right. So, anyway, I'm one of the owners here. And Sonic has a real strict, like, no video, no picture policy, so we're going to ask y'all if you could leave.
They could turn your head that way a little bit.
That's all right.
I don't know his name. He was very respectful and cordial, but I let him know that we had no intentions on going in or on you guys' property, and we wasn't going to be long, just like a couple hours. Okay, but we're not going to speak with anyone.
Right, but you are on the property, and we just have a no photography policy. I'm sorry.
Right now, we're on your property, sir, because I'm not trying to be on your property.
Right.
Where do you guys own them?
To the street.
All the way to the street?
Yeah, we take care of all the flower beds and everything, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So where does the public walk at?
Well, let me ask you this, since you are here. What is you guys' Wi-Fi password?
We don't have a public Wi-Fi at all.
You don't? So there's no way for us to upload these pictures?
That's all I'm saying. What is you guys' password, though?
We don't have Wi-Fi. I'm sorry.
There's no Wi-Fi in there?
No, we don't give it out to the public.
I give you $20. I'm just trying to connect to your network, sir. If I connect to your network,
If we buy something here, can we get the Wi-Fi maybe?
No, we don't do that now. No, we still don't.
Yeah, there's no way for us to upload.
and again, you guys, we're not trying to.
Now watch the tone shift into something almost comedic, but don't let that fool you. The Wi-Fi request, the $20 offer, it all sounds playful, but underneath it's a power play. The owner keeps insisting there's no public access, no exceptions, no wiggle room. Meanwhile, the guys keep pressing, testing boundaries, staying calm on the surface. This is classic de-escalation on one side and quiet persistence on the other. It might look like small talk, but every question here is strategic, laying groundwork for what's about to become a much bigger confrontation.
And we just standing right here peacefully.
No, I don't have a problem with what you're doing. I don't have a problem with you guys at all.
Yeah.
We just have a no video, no photography policy for Sonic.
We have 300 more pictures.
300 more, and then we'll be out of here.
More pictures.
It said $299, but 300.
Well, yeah, that's close. Yeah, because I just got that lady leaving.
Right. Yeah. So I apologize, but yeah, we just can't have you here doing it.
Well, we're not allowed to leave our post until we finish. But he said make sure you guys are not on their property.
Well, and you are.
Well, I looked at the GSI survey here. It says you guys don't own the public side.
Okay, well, I'll call the police department down.
Oh shoot! Why would you do something like that? Now you're making us nervous.
I'm asking you guys really nice to leave and not do this here.
I've been trying to hide from the police. Actually, I got
But why? Yeah, why? But you don't have to. You don't have to call them.
Okay.
Well, make me nervous.
Yeah, it make me real scared. I'm gonna have to tell the boss, bro.
Okay. Well, this will be the last time
I'm gonna have to make a phone call.
Okay, you guys do that.
Wait. Let me.
And what is your name that's telling us to do this?
My name's Thad. Thad.
Thad.
Yes.
Can I show you something real quick?
Sure.
So there's a yellow line. That's actually your guys' property. There's a yellow line right here on this side of the blue line. That's your property.
Yeah, he's not gonna like this if he's telling me you. He's not gonna like that. And I need my back end. He gave us half now and half when we finish the job.
We're doing good for this month of February already, so we gotta keep going, you know.
Who are y'all working for?
Huh?
Who are y'all working for?
Oh, he said, do not give the name. But you know his name is Ray. What's his name? Ray?
All right. I'm good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here's where the temperature really rises. The owner threatens to call police, and you can feel the entire mood shift in real time. Property lines get pulled out, yellow lines, blue lines, GIS surveys. This isn't casual anymore. This is documentation warfare. Names get exchanged, Thad, Ray, and suddenly everything becomes traceable, accountable, on the record. Both sides think they're right, both sides are digging in, and once that phone call gets made, there's no walking it back. This is the exact moment the video stops being a conversation and becomes a case.
You said who did what, sir? How you doing, sir?
Good, what's going on?
What do you mean? I didn't call you.
What are we doing out here on their property? They've asked you not to be here, it sounds like.
Did you speak with them, sir?
They called in, otherwise I'd have to just show up on random stuff. So,
I spoke with the guy.
right.
I let him know that I have no intentions on going in or on his property. That we just standing on the sidewalk, just peacefully recording.
What are you doing it for?
Just recording.
Just recording, you're not working with the company like you told him?
You say what?
You're not working with the company like you told him?
We just recorded in public peacefully.
Did you tell him you were with the company?
We said we was working for a boss.
Who's your boss?
I can't really get into it.
Why not?
We're just trying to. Could you smile for the camera just real quick?
What for?
We're just trying to see who has the prettiest smile.
Well, I don't think this is the right place to do it with people in cars.
There's been a lot of people smiling.
Sure.
Yeah. Could you smile?
Do you have an ID on you? Do you have an ID on you?
Here.
I got Uno cards.
You don't have an ID?
Uno reverse card.
Would you like to take a look at this, sir?
That's not what I asked you. I asked you if you have an ID on you.
It's the Fourth Amendment.
Right, unlawful seizure, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I seizing you? Did I say you're free to leave or anything like that, or say you're not free to leave?
Well, are we detained or are we free to go?
I'm just talking to you. I've asked if you have an ID.
Yeah, everybody has an ID.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I
but
see
you're
it?
not going to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do we?
What's your name and your badge, sir?
Sergeant
He's
Barnes.
kind of
Sergeant.
And here comes law enforcement, calm on the outside but direct from the first question. What are you doing out here? Immediately references the complaint. But watch closely. The second an ID gets requested, everything changes. Fourth Amendment, unlawful seizure, detention status. The legal vocabulary comes out fast and sharp. Every single word here matters. Every phrase is a move in a much bigger chess match. The humor, the Uno card joke, doesn't hide the seriousness underneath. This isn't a property dispute anymore. This is a full constitutional standoff playing out in real time.
What's your name and your badge? I didn't get that.
Sergeant Lentz.
Could you smile?
Okay.
349.
What? The smile. I'm trying to see who has the prettiest smile.
No, I'm not going to smile.
Well,
Guys,
yes, Sergeant Barnes, we just standing on the sidewalk.
Okay.
We told the guy we have no intentions on going in or on his property.
They're concerned about facial recognition
Well, I
and
have a
stuff like
question.
that.
We just trying to recognize beautiful smiles.
Hold on.
Okay.
Before we talk to him, why'd you park like that?
Well, it's
Well,
private property.
Yeah,
so
but
I
you're
can
kind of
park like that.
blocking.
Okay,
you're kinda
well, I'm
blocking-
doing
Do we
what
really
you
want to talk about blocking people
Huh?
and disturbing people?
We haven't spoke with anyone,
Yeah,
sir.
We haven't spoke with anybody.
Well, clearly, I mean, somebody's called about being disturbed.
Well, we exercising our First Amendment protected
Right,
activity.
but this gentleman right here is very concerned about disturbing other people. When y'all are out here disturbing people.
What I say about disturbing?
Well, you said that person couldn't get out. He's disturbing where they're parked.
That's blocking somebody. That's not disturbing. You're blocking.
Well, what's the difference
I
between
just-
blocking and disturbing
I
vehicles
just
from moving?
asked him if he could park.
Hey, let me ask you this,
Sure.
Sergeant Lenz.
Uh-huh.
What rights do we have in this situation that you was here to defend?
Am I here to defend your rights?
What rights do we have in this?
This is the argument that defines the entire video. Blocking versus disturbing, two words, two completely different legal meanings, and watch how hard both sides fight over the difference. Then comes the question that actually matters. What rights do we have right now that you're here to defend? The officer hesitates, stumbles, gets corrected instantly because the camera is rolling and everyone knows it. This right here is why recording changes everything, because words spoken out loud can't be quietly walked back once they're caught on tape for good.
Situation on a public sidewalk that you are here to defend.
I don't think you have a right. They called me because you are disturbing
We
their
don't
business.
have a right, sir.
Did I say that?
Could I?
You just said that.
Did I say that?
Well, I'm
Well,
asking
you're
you.
recording, so you can play it back. I didn't say that.
So I'm asking you.
Am I here to defend your rights?
What rights do we have in this situation on a public sidewalk that you are here to defend?
I don't think you have a right. They called me.
Don't have a right, sir?
Did I say that?
You just said that.
Did I say that?
Well, I'm asking
You're
you.
recording, so you can play it back. I didn't say that.
So I'm asking you, what rights do we have right now in this situation on this sidewalk that you are here to defend?
Have I disturbed any of your rights yet?
But what rights do we have?
Leave?
He said yes.
I'm just saying,
Have
what
I forced you to leave? Have I forced you to identify? Have I done anything that you cannot walk away from?
But what I'm saying is, what rights do we have in this situation that you're here to defend
right now?
So
have
are we
disturbed any of your rights?
So are we detained or are we?
This is the moment everything has been building toward. After all the pressure, the questions, the legal back and forth, the officer finally says it, "You're free to go." 2 words, but they completely reshaped the entire encounter. No detention, no arrest, no trespass, as long as they stay right there on that sidewalk. Feel how instantly the power dynamic shifts the second those words are spoken. This is the payoff of the whole video. The line that turns every earlier threat and every earlier claim into something the footage now clearly settles. Now rewind and catch the contradiction, because this is the real gotcha moment. The owner claimed from the very first minute that they were already standing on his property. But the officers just confirmed, stay on the sidewalk and there's no issue at all. That single contradiction is exactly why this footage matters so much. Without a camera, this becomes one person's word against another's. With a camera, it becomes undeniable fact against a false claim. This is the moment the entire video proves its own point without saying a single extra word.
Free to go, free to stay.
We're not bothering nobody. We're not speaking to nobody except for the gentleman that came and spoke with us.
So clearly you are bothering somebody.
All right, guys. You're free to welcome, to record, and do all that stuff as long as you stay on the sidewalk. The management doesn't want you on their property. That's it.
He said this was his property.
Okay. No,
And he did. He said it too when you walked up.
say that?
You said we standing on their property,
He was in the
sir.
driveway.
all right, guys.
I was walking.
It's okay. Yes, sir. 10A. 10A.
Today. We don't need any.
We got it.
All right.
We got you, sir.
Don't pee on yourself.
We got you, sir. We
Don't forget to
understand.
put your seatbelt on
They
when you go
call
back
us
to your car.
and say that you're on the property and they want you to trespass. That'll be something different.
That's something
If you ever
different.
stay on the sidewalk, y'all have the
I appreciate you.
Don't forget to buckle up, okay?
And that's the lesson this whole video leaves you with, guys. Stay calm, stay informed, ask clear questions, and never give more than you're legally required to. Whether you agree with every move made here or not, one thing is undeniable: knowing your rights and having it all on camera changes the entire outcome. If this video kept you hooked, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the very next video.